passionate crowd
Against
demands.
Borussia Dortmund.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. And here's Dimarco. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe. Dimarco drives forward on the overlap. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German playmakers. He's already broken the record for the youngest goal scorer in the German top flight, and that's hugely impressive. And just watch out for him in terms of his movement.
He leaps for it! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
It's a pretty loose pass. Wirtz. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Manchester United are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Mbappe! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that has been cleared. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's on it, can he get away? Van de Ven. And now they can clear their lines. Wirtz charging forward, the ball at his feet. Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Tchouaméni is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And it's Lahm. Lahm plays it in. Oh, good effort! Goal! Manchester United! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Manchester United already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Garcia with the clearance. Ibrahimovic. Wirtz. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Great vision. Van Dijk cuts it out. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Burmo, can he get on the end of this? DiMarco, and the shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Van Dijk. Salam, looking for options for movement. Oh, well measured. And this is Ibrahimovic. There's the shot! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. Courtois clearly engaging in mind games here. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rice. Rafinha knocks it into space. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Lahm has created. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United leading by one at the break.
Today for everybody to please
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So the action resumes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch.
Terrific effort! Oh, extraordinary.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Lahm, lovely pass, but can he get there? McTominay. The message is clear, none shall pass. Tchouaméni. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's chosen to go back. Some good work on the right flank here. Takes aim and crosses. Cleared away. Borussia Dortmund do have a chance to counter here. Tries to play it through. Well timed, excellent interception.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And it's Lahm, looking for the run. Wirtz. Wirtz plays towering header. And that's a sharp finish. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Lahm. Eder Militao does well to get it back. Mbappe chasing after it. Burmo. Dimarco being given no time to dwell on the ball. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Lahm. Very nicely done. Wirtz. Mbappe. And the counter is on. And he's quick to return it. Spread it left. Now it's Doku. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Over to the right flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk. And it's Lahm. Looking to play him in. Wirtz is in a really good position out wide. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. That's destined for the flank. Doku. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Van der Ven gets it clear. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Rice. He's having a hit! Now that's a real chance missed.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 22.
They've played it short.
It's number 32. Dimarco.
Oh, that was
16,
vital.
Lahm.
Manchester United are looking to go forward
number
now.
7, Eze. Number 14.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Shaki. Number 10, Kukurea. Number 6, Alexander Arnold. Substitution in progress.
Alexander Arnold. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Threads one in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Spread neatly. Now it's Mbappe. Oh no, this does not look good. And it's Eze. Eze! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Delivers with... and a header! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, nice touch. Chouameni distributed tidily. Alexander Arnold is wide and looking to get onto this. Dumfries. Dumfries. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Done delicately. And that should get the job done. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. And the shot! Again, a brilliant save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Cleared without hesitation. And it's Barella. Oh, sweet feet. And he was alert to it. And he can clear it away.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
They get a throw in. Cherki, Manchester. And that's it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Ibrahimovic picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please keep your eyes on your children.
Your final
during
thoughts,
the match
Jim?
at all
Well, the
times.
look on the manager's face.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking tidy in possession here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Havertz. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Lofted in. And that has been cleared. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Burmo. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Lahm bops him off it and wins back the ball. Havertz.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And it's Wirtz. Stood up well to him there. That's destined for the flank. Wirtz. Burmo turns back here, probably the best option. Now DiMarco knocks it into space. DiMarco. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's taking no chances there. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. He leaps for it! Goal! Manchester United! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Manchester United already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Mbappe did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Approaching the half-hour mark, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's going to go a long way.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tchouameni. Closing in on goal. Shoots! So what can they make of this? Now it's Havertz. Haaland. Oh, super ball. And it's Rice. Just eases him off the ball.
Havertz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rice. And that was nowhere near his best. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. Oh, he's been caught napping! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. DiMarco. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hakimi. Now he's off and running. Still no... And the whistle goes for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Manchester United go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.
Substitution in progress.
And we get things going again.
Manchester United can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely spread. Neatly clipped into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, that pass isn't the best. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Lahm, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Throw in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tchouaméni. Bomo. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shot it! It's a goal! Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bomo. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And the through ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Defending here is really tight. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Engages and forces him off the ball. Van de Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chance here to counter. Ambitious ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? Impressive jump! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Chance for a shot! And he's heaved it away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tchouaméni, he's a sharp little ball here. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Lookman. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Some resolute defending there. DiMarco. Mbeumo. DiMarco looking to hit the byline here.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And he's managed to get free. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mbeumo. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. There they go, hunting again.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. There's the header! Lookman. That's good running with the ball. Mbeumo. Well, that looks a decent ball. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 22.
Hakimi.
Betts.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number 32.
Probing pass. Eze picks it up out wide.
Number 16. Number 8.
Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the... And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game
Manchester
that the
United
passionate crowd
against
demands.
Borussia Dortmund.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. Tries to pass it through. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van der Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Eder Militao. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Knocks it into space. He's having a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Could move up a gear here. Can he get onto this? And it's made its way to him. And that's played in low. Van der Ven gets it clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van Dijk. Now Schlotterbeck.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Wirtz. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cleared without hesitation. Tchouameni really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He is just caressing the ball. Manchester United have a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Now here's the delivery. And he's taking no chances there. Tchouameni. Very nicely done. Schlotterbeck. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Searching pass he's played there. Tchouameni. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
And here's Mbappe, gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now it's Wirtz. A nice sequence of passes, this.
And it's Tchouaméni.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? So a big chance now from 12 yards. An exchange of stares, and here we go. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
In by Tim, impressive jump! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, can he get onto this? Van der Ven cuts it out. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And Burmo, there he goes, motoring forward. And the ball is out of play. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Van Dijk picks it up from the goal kick. Lahm. And it's played forward. Tchouaméni. And it's Lahm. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Schlotterbeck. Van der Ven.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's where it came from. Good ball, good take. And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. Great vision. Oh, important interception. And that is the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
To our Better Stadium Fund.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary. Now that looks a decent ball. Now there's a fine ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Threads one in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Tchouaméni, and he's quick to return it. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, good effort! And there's a goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two
Number
coaches
22.
are signalling changes here, both at the same
Coming
time.
on to replace him is number 7,
Van Dijk,
Eze.
well seen, saw
Substitutions
that
taking
coming.
place.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barella. That's a good run down the left. And a chance! Goal! And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Now who's going to be first to this? That is very well defended. Now he's got space here. Vinicius Junior looking to receive it in space. And a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. McTominay. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that is good. Super running. Mbappe! DiMarco.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ibrahimovic needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening them down now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Ibrahimovic. Havertz. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
He's found a way through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And it's Grimaldo. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Eze. Ibrahimovic. Burmo. Now this could be a chance. And he's got away from him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Oh, good finish. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So
Number
changes
16.
afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 32.
Manchester United cut their
DiMarco.
deficit and look
Number
raring
4.
to go again.
Ndombele.
Well, I think they have every chance of
Number
levelling
11.
this now, Peter, but they've got to stay
Mbappe.
calm and not go
Number
completely
37.
gung-ho.
Van de Ven. Coming on the field, number 6, Alexander Arnold. Number 10, Kukurea.
It is a corner.
Number 29, Kai Havertz. Number 21, Kvaratskhelia. Number 18, Mohamed Salah. Substitution.
Pedri with the short one. That's very neat. Pedri. That's tidy.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's nice. Real chance here. And he shoots! And that's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Out towards the flank. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And that will be it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
With the owner of a blue
Your final
car
thoughts, Jim?
parked outside the
Manchester
stadium
United's
gate,
desperately
kindly
failing
remove it,
to
as it is about
impose
to be
themselves on the
away.
game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the
Manchester
passionate
United
crowd demands.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
So straight into the action.
Vinicius Junior looking to play him in. Mbappe! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So, a breakthrough already. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Eder Militao
Getting this one clear.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now, he's got space here. That's good vision.
Garcia.
Is there, and he can get that clear. Now, can they get him away?
Rafinha.
Providing an outlet on that flank. Can he finish? And there's a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior going after that.
Manchester United are really in a position where...
He's in one-on-one. He might be in, takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
McTominay caresses it through. Good read, needed to be. Manchester United already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. Van Dijk. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Van Dijk. And it's Tchouaméni. Vids. And this is Ibrahimovic. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Eder Militao gets it away. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. That's an imaginative pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, shooting chance! And that's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. You don't keep those out. He knew he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Borussia Dortmund are having a ball here. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Mbappe. Tchouameni. Lahm. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, what has happened here? Rice. Not the most accurate pass. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Burmo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for the run. DiMarco hoisted in. He's cut it out. Rafinha at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Vinicius Junior charging forward, the ball at his feet. Tchouameni. Wirtz. Lahm.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rafinha. He's on it. Can he get away? Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. And that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Chance in football.
So we're underway for the second half. Manchester United not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Played towards the other side.
Well spotted.
Can he get on the end of this? Rice. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Tchouameni and Mbeumo. Now it's Mbappe. Space for him to turn and look. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Manchester United still making a fight of this. Hakimi. And it's McTominay. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's definitely onside. Corner then. Rafinha goes short. Very nicely done. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Ibrahimovic. Goes for a shot! Mbappe under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Wirtz. Shifted it to the flank. Chouameni. Wirtz. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played into space. Dink through. And he gets rid in a hurry. DiMarco. And the counter is on. Wirtz. Wirtz does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Nicely weighted ball. So, third corner of the game. Impressive jump! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Manchester United get their fourth corner. Getting up there! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, there's the clearance. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. This looks promising. Lovely feet. And it's Wirtz. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to get it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a nicely shaped ball. Mbappe! He's found a way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And the pass is intercepted. Great vision.
There they go, hunting again.
And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's a good 35 yards out, this. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere
Against Borussia
frenetic.
Dortmund.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action. Mbappe gets into a good position. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Wits, and it's Lahm. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful position.
Impressive jump! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
So, a breakthrough already. Van Dijk. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Reinders. Now it's Rice. Burmo. And it's Cucurella. Played over towards the opposite flank. Lahm. Wirtz providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Punched away. It's gone for a throw-in. Cucurella got a long way forward to join the attack. And he was quick to react. Manchester United very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. Forced to go, and the shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Wirtz is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Quality ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Eder Militao cuts it out. McTominay. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Such good technique.
Oh, what a ball! Van Dijk. To Lahm. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Cucurella. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Lahm. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Ibrahimovic. Bruno Guimaraes. Burmo. And it's Guimaraes. Reinders. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Look at the space here. Oh, great leap!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Burmo. Ibrahimovic. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide, and he welcomes it in. Grimaldo. McTominay. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now McTominay. And that's another good win of the ball. Burmo. Cucurella. Knocks it into space. And Burmo. And it's Guimaraes.
There will be 1
And it's
minute
Wirtz.
added time.
Great ball, and he's in here. He's got to be quick to it. And the shot! It's a loose ball. It's a sharp pass. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please be reminded that drinking
Manchester
is only
United
allowed in the
up
areas
by
shown in
1
this
goal
map.
at the
Thank you
halfway
very
point.
much for your cooperation.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Hakimi calmly anticipates.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Over to the right flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Reinders. Mbappe ploughing through the middle. McTominay. Shot could be on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Lahm, who's set up 1 goal so far. And he's managed to get free. Here comes the cross. Still just a single goal between the sides. Mbappe going forward. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Burmo wants to run onto this. Oh, good blind! Reinders. Oh, good spread. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's in a chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
Number
movement on
22.
both benches.
That's number 4, Mbunu. Coming on the field, number 14.
He leaps for it.
Ryan Number 7.
Not a bad try by any means.
Substitution.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread it left. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And that has left him in a heap. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rafinha. Now, can they get him away? Havertz in acres of space out wide. And he was alert to it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Borussia Dortmund really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pedri, spread to the right.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bruno Guimaraes, Van de Ven. Looking for the run. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's... And the shot! And a truly agonising miss.
Haaland absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That's an imaginative... Oh, shooting chance! Off the post! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Cucurella.
So changes
Number
afoot here
16,
and from both sides.
Number
So
9,
all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Good read, needed to be.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Substitution in progress. 2 added minutes has been
And here's
indicated.
Kvaratskhelia. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Haaland. Can he get it through? Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, super ball. Can he finish? incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. That would be somewhat what we've witnessed, Jim.
Manchester United absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.